Happy damn and it's time for your daily dose of that feels good to watch. And I vicariously enjoy. But in a less creepy and sinister way. This is what happens when you don't spray it. This is like you trying to hydro dip, but you can just put your finger right through it. Oh. If you don't spray it, it doesn't turn into liquid? I didn't realize that hydro dipping had all this stuff that went into it, but if it was me and I worked here, I would be sticking my finger in these things all day.
Phrasing.
I like it. I like how it floats. I like how it's a little sheet, although that sheet probably goes to waste. Now, I've done this before, but just as one. This is 50 layers of fruit roll up. Cut them in half because she's broke. Can't fault her for that. And then you can take a nice little bite here. Get in there. Oh, that is the most perfect crunch I've ever heard. Oh, and you just know that tastes so good. Because every piece has its own like little bends and air pockets in it, it's probably kind of easy to take a bite out of this. And I know from firsthand experience that the frozen fruit roll up tastes so good. It's got a perfect crunch and then it quickly and promptly melts in your mouth. I just don't know if it would melt in your mouth if it was this thick. Like imagine it would give you a brain freeze. I want to make a bento box again so bad. Her daughter didn't eat a single bite out of the beautiful lunch she made yesterday, so she's making an even better one. This time she's got bacon, she's got ranch, some cut up strawberries, edamame beans, let's go. Pretzels, not my fave, but that cookie's looking great. Oh, this is really nice, and I noticed that like a lot of the usual bento box makers like add a lot of like candy in it, but I feel like I'd be satisfied with this lunch. Like I feel like the cookie is enough candy and like everything else is really good in here. Do you guys want me to make more bento boxes? Because I do. This is a shoe stain spray.
Excuse me?
She orders it. It's called Detrapple. I wonder though if it makes your shoe really crusty. I have a lot of questions here. Dip them in mud.
Dip them in the blood of the innocent.
That was such a light spray. Ooh.
No.
Okay, well, I'm a little bit upset that she didn't use like Kool-Aid or ketchup or something like that, but the fact that it beaded right off, I feel is proof enough. It's pretty impressive. Here we have an attempt. We gotta let attempts come through sometimes because everything about this is perfect. Her nails, her little glasses, how clean and immaculate her kitchen is, her ice tray. Look at that, not even a fleck of dirt in there. I can't relate. She's making herself a little drinky poo. What is that? What is that bottle? Oh! She was filming at the same time, okay? Can you blame her? That is cool. Where's the food? Girl, where's the food? This is the one part of Oddly Satisfying that I simply do not understand. I don't vibe with it. If I come to your house and open your fridge and there's no food in there and only perfectly lined up drinks, I can only assume you have too much money, you don't know how to cook, and you might be a psychopath.
You want the truth?
Oh,
There is no fridge! I lied!
Wait, no.
All of that being said, I would love to come over and have a drink with this woman. Ooh, that is a perfect pour! Nice view too, and you can watch the game from here. What? That's pretty good.
Hi guys,
look at this
my name is
beautiful
Sophia,
cheese.
and I'm a professional cheesemonger.
A cheesemonger? What is a monger? I always thought that monger had like a negative connotation. A person who attempts to stir up or spread something that is usually petty or discreditable. What kind of mongers are there? A cheesemonger. So this person just sells cheese. I thought it was like, I rob people of the cheese. I take the cheese and I stash it in Cookie Mountain so I can have it all to myself, especially this flour cheese.
But here we go, nice
Oh,
big
that is a
pull all the way
perfect
through, and you get
cut.
a perfect line. This cheese is fairly nutty. It's a really light.
Nutty. If you want to try something new but not too crazy, this is the cheese for you. I'm more of like a strong cheese kind of girl. I'm definitely going to be checking back on your cheeses, cheesemonger Sophia, because I love learning about cheeses. I really do. So this is a slushy maker. I've never seen one of these in person, but like look how cool it is. You pour the water in, you give it a little I guess massage. Looks a little sus from my perspective, but look at this. It makes perfect slush. Do you freeze the cup and then like, you know, never mind. Just as a little content warning here, this next one, this man is a burn victim, but I think that his scar is really beautiful since everyone is showing their scars with this filter. Like, look at the way it glows. Like, it looks like gold. He looks like a vampire. He put a filter on his scar, and I ended up looking in the comments and following up on, like, what happened to this man, because, like, I was very concerned, and it happened when he was about 2 years old. He's from Afghanistan. It was, like, a product of war, and him posting this and, like, everybody kind of rallying around and being like, you have a beautiful scar, and, like, thank you for sharing this. Like, he said that it made him feel really comfortable, and I just thought that this whole thing was, like, really beautiful to me, so decided to share it here. Look at this amazing fruit cutter. Woo-wee! This has to be how they make chips. Like, this is moving so fast that it almost looks fake. I need to watch this again. Like, look at, what? Like, it looks like the camera doesn't catch enough frames. It's like when a ceiling fan is, like, moving so fast that it, like, just kind of looks choppy, but then when you focus on one, you can, like, see it perfectly and follow it. These are going too fast for me to even follow one. Here we have a beautiful sponge painting. Ah.
This is actually really nice. Well,
This is really nice. Oh.
Oh.
Partha is the only person who whips out the hairdryer. Ripping tape off of a painted canvas is one of my favorite parts of painting. Look at that beautiful, clean line. Yes! What are you making, girl? So she's painting these leaves with a really thick touch because she wants the end product to have texture, and I love when artists do that. She's running out of orange. Oh. Oh. Look at all these little happy accidents going on here. You just know that this is gonna slap by the end. She knows what she's doing. Look how cool! Look at this one over here. I love these, like, 3D paintings. What a cool concept. Gorgeous. Well done. Thick paint. Oh, that's the name. I do like the thick paint. Thick paint. Look at the way these blueberries are harvested. That is so cool. It, like, perfectly rips them off and you get so many blueberries. Ooh. Oh, there's bugs in it. Just ignore that part. I wonder if this is how it's usually done, or if this is how it's usually done on a small scale, and, like, on a larger scale they have, like, a truck that is these perfectly built sieves. That's cool though. I like that. I like that a lot. I would love it if I had a little side hustle and it involved scooping blueberries into this little thing. This is my favorite. It's weirdly, like, not very viral, but I think it should be. Look at this beautiful, oh yeah. I love it. Oh, I want one of these. I just know, though, that I wouldn't be strong enough to operate one of these, and the person using it makes it look really easy. I don't know how these always sneak in here, guys, but, like, look at this freaking toe. Look at this 5,000 layers of toenail polish on a toe. This is just absolutely absurd. This is a ridiculous idea. Look at this. What? Why is her toenail so long, too? Also, the fact that a lot of these colors are just, like, the same, it makes me, like, question the legitimacy of it, but it could be the case that they got tired at this point of doing so many different colors and they just started doing the same color for a while. I don't know. It's freaking me out, though. So I thought this was oddly satisfying because this dog obviously is a shelter dog that comes from a bad past. She knows exactly how to deal with it, and she's not giving up on it. Like, this dog is obviously so stressed, and it's so good that the dog ended up with her. Because it's definitely gonna come around, and her patience is definitely going to pay off. Good for her. She's doing dogs. I was gonna say she's doing God's work, but she's also doing dog's work. So to me, this is oddly satisfying in a way, but also, this painter is such a madman. They're not using painter's tape. Like, they're about to do a roof here. I wouldn't be able to do this without tape. That is a straight line. This artist knows what they're doing. I'm supposed to be, like, relaxed and satisfied at the fact that this is being done with no tape whatsoever, but I can't help but be stressed. What if you mess up? Hopefully you got a bucket of white somewhere. They're just too precise. They just know what they're doing. Maybe painter's tapes is for amateurs. Maybe I'm an amateur. I swear nails run the oddly satisfying game. It never gets old. Putting the gel on there, squeezing it on, seeing how it perfectly... I didn't know that people do this to the bottom, but I guess that makes it way stronger and have way more integrity. But then how do you get it off of the bottom? I never have anything on the bottom of mine. That's a nice looking nail though. This is also a weird one. I feel like I've curated a lot of really weird ones for this, but this is a crime scene cleaner.
I actually enjoy my job. And the short answer to that is basically, yeah, I kind of love it actually. So whether it's a tedious 5-day hoarding project or a super traumatic cleanup, I can know at the end of the day that the service I provided made their life a lot better.
One of my big weaknesses in life is true crime, so I'm definitely gonna want to follow and check it out. But I do think it's cool how like someone who's been through something just really horrible comes back to a clean place where it looks like nothing happened. And that's because of this guy. And I've never thought about that before. I don't know if this is real, but I like to imagine that it's real, okay? Pointing a laser pointer in the sky, presumably a really strong one, and apparently this is the view from the plane. Like, do you believe that? I don't know if I do, but I feel like if anything bad happened to my plane, I'd be like, it was the laser guy!
I'm just cruising this up, and this little baby whale just appeared out of nowhere.
I would leave.
Oh my
I would
God,
leave
oh.
immediately.
Oh, that scared me.
Wait, this is the same guy who saw the snake.
Oh,
Is he actually gonna see a whale here?
What is it doing?
No!
Its tail.
Run!
Oh my God! Ah! Oh, I didn't see the big one.
You could fit in his mouth.
My heart is just going off.
Yeah, me too. My
It's
nose is
circling
running.
me.
Okay, that didn't relax me at all. But you know what will? This will.
I'm currently running on 2 hours of sleep, suicidal thoughts, and an Oreo, and I'm ready to fight God or become him!
That is literally a slice of heaven. Where did you go? You are so high up. The altitude must be crazy there. Do you have enough oxygen? It looks like a Philadelphia cream cheese commercial is about to start. The angel lady is about to be like, Philly cream cheese. It's a taste of heaven. That is gorgeous. We were playing Smash in a thunderstorm and this happened. It's intense. The boys are going hard. The best timing I've ever seen. It's such good timing. They didn't plan it, but it was perfect. Sometimes nature perfectly syncs with your epic gamer moment. Have you ever seen these like reflector things when you're out on the road? Apparently if you press down on one, it just goes right in. So this guy's like, I'm gonna put this to the test, and it just goes right in. Is it so in case like you crash into it, it has give and it won't smash? Maybe it's so the young troublemakers can't run up to them and smash them or mark them. This just makes it a lot more durable. It's an attempt at an oddly satisfying smoothie.
Smoothie, back at it again.
Yeah, it doesn't go anywhere until it does. Good for you. That's perfect. At least it's on your small rug. Hopefully it can go in the wash. This was kind of like the final nail in the coffin for the poppet trend for me. Like, please, ladies. Please, ladies. Like, what? I mean, I will say though, this dress is pretty sick. This one though, you're just wearing poppets, girl. Giving strangers random notes. Giving random notes to strangers. Life's short. Do that thing you always wanted to do. Imagine she reads that and just runs away from her boyfriend, never speaks to him again, leaves him on red forever, blocks him. But no, she decided, hey, maybe I'm exactly where I need to be. And I thought that was really sweet. It's not the original video.
Let's make an oven-baked
It's the voiceover.
spaghetti.
Okay, I can get down with that. Tell me more.
So we're gonna do uncooked spaghetti, marinara.
That's a great idea. And then cover it with water so that way it can obviously cook.
Yes,
Right.
but we have to mix it really well to make
So
sure
it
that
doesn't
the spaghetti
stick.
noodles don't stick together.
Right.
And then cover it.
If there weren't two ladies here, I would literally think that this was her voice because this voiceover is so good. Her inflection is so good.
After that, we gotta add a topping.
Who
We
are
can't
these
just
sick
leave it like
ladies?
this.
Mozzarella cheese, hello.
There's something about these middle-aged women who are like, hello? Hungry much? Ooh, it just rubs me the wrong way, but this was an absolutely fantastic voiceover. That is all I have for you guys today. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please check out the creators who were featured in this video, and if you'd ever like to see me again, make sure you hit push notifications. I will see you on the next one. Bye!